A full taste of Reb Zera's question. By Reb Zera has a question. Menachem Lachmi taida, the breads of a taida are 4 categories of breads. 3 of them are matzah, and 1 category is chametz. So they had different types of matzah, but 1 category was chametz, and the others are matzah. So he takes a vow that he's going to bring one of these types of breads, and he's going to bring either a chametz one or a matzah one. He doesn't say specifically, so either one he's going to bring, he'll fulfill his vow. The problem is, Vehevi Seir. He brings something that's not chametz and not matzah. It's a middle category. It's a middle category. Means that you use fermentation for yeast. Is that what it's called? The fermentation has just possibly started, but it's not considered chametz yet. Very first stage. It's machlekes. What is this stage? The Mishnah says that Seir Yisarif va'ich lepater. The Mishnah in Pesachim, that if you eat it, that it needs to be burnt, but if you eat it, there's no kares. On Pesach. If you eat it, and that's right, we're going back from Karban Taida to Pesach. We're using our Pesach categories to explain the different types of breads in the Karban Taida. You need to burn it, but if you eat it, you're pater. So let's take a look. What's going to happen here if he brings Seir?
Isn't that like a catch-22?
Well, what it sounds like is that could be, or it could be that that you can't get a punishment because of a doubt. Okay, let's see.
So this is another thing that's in the middle.
Another middle category.
Between bread and matzah.
Right. You know, Rabbi Yomi is a Talmud of Reb Zera. Yeah. Reb Zera was very strict, and Rabbi Yomi used to try to make him laugh. He would ask him interesting questions. That's a Gemara Nida. It says Reb Zera was very serious.
Try to lighten up, that's
Over there, the Gemara said that if this birth was some strange creature, and so is it a male? Is it a female? Because the tumah is different if it's a male. Anyway, Rabbi Yirmiyah says, let's say someone gives it kedushin and marries it. See over there. So the Gemara says that's ridiculous. We're not talking about things that are surviving. It was like strange. So the Gemara then says, see how hard Rabbi Yirmiyah tried to make Reb Zera laugh. So okay. The Gemara now says, what's the din? So first we have to discuss, there's 2 issues here. Seir Deman. Whose category of Seir? We have a machlekes over there in Pesachim. What is Seir? We know that what the halacha is by Seir. Actually, we don't. We sort of do. The Mishnah says that Seir has to be burnt, and if he eats it, he's pater from kares. However, what is Seir? So I have Reb Meir's view of Seir, which Reb Meir's view is when the surface of the dough turns white and hardens. And when you leave the dough, it gets a little crust-like, just left out, and it turns whiter than the other dough. It turns white, so that's Seir. And from then until there's cracks, parallel cracks like the antennas of a grasshopper, karnei chagavim. That category, from turning white until those parallel cracks, that's Seir. After that, if it has the parallel cracks, then it's already forbidden. That's already chametz.
Just to qualify,
Or Sida,
it's not
calls it.
Se'or.
No, it's not Se'or.
That term is used a lot.
Right.
Se'or,
Oh, so I was thinking
Right. No, Se'or is the leavening agent, the yeast or the sourdough, the mother. You
gotta separate.
It's not barley?
Yeah, Se'irim is barley also. Se'irim is barley. Yeah, there's a few words here that are confusing.
You just gotta qualify.
This is Seir.
None of those.
Seir.
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 That's
That's how you pronounce Seir.
Lebanon.
That they changed.
Okay. Rabbi Yehuda's opinion is more lenient. He says that it's not from the whitening of the crust that it becomes seer. He says it's only seer at the time when you have the parallel cracks. Until it's full of cracks. That's the stage of seer. Okay, so we go like this. Seir de Rab Meir. Are we dealing with the seir stage of Rab Meir? We're discussing stages of leavening, and we're calling it by names of Tanoim. All right? If it's the stage of Rab Meir, which Rab Meir holds seer, which means that it has the whitened surface, L'Rab Yehuda, according to Rab Yehuda's opinion, who's more lenient, he says that that's nothing. That's matzah malaisi, that's regular matzah, so that's clear, that's not a question. De Rab Yehuda, if it's the stage of leavening, according to Rab Yehuda, which is that it already has the parallel cracks, and that's considered seer. L'Rab Meir, according to Rab Meir, that's chametzu, that's clearly chametz, because that's too far. Either Rab Meir or Rab Meir, if it's Rab Meir's seer, which means that it's whitened until the time that it has the parallel crack, in that middle stage, and we're going to go according to Rab Meir, his opinion. So L'Rab Meir, midalaki alea chametzu. There's one other machlekes here between Rab Meir and Rab Yehuda. If you get malchus, in either state, in their own respective stages of seer. Rab Meir holds in his stage you get malchus. Rab Yehuda holds in his stage of seer there's no malchus. So there's two machlekes in here.
This stage just says matzah mal yusuf.
Matzah mal in Rab Meir in Rab Yehuda's state, according to Rab Yehuda, in Rab Meir's stage of chametz, according to Rab Yehuda, matzah malaisa, it's regular matzah, according to Rab Yehuda. But in Rab Meir's stage, according to Rab Meir, where he says that it has to be burnt, and there's no karis, but Rab Meir still says that you get malchus. So therefore, the fact that you get malchus must mean that it's considered chametz. It's just not as severe. So we have a category here of chametz. Calls it chametz nuksha. It's partially chametz, and so therefore, when he took a vow to bring it as lachmei toida, it would satisfy the vow, the chametz part. He said, "I'll bring this or that, chametz or matzah." It would satisfy the chametz part. Ella de Rabbi Yehuda, rather, let's take Rabbi Yehuda's type of leavening, and we're going to go according to the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda, where it's regular seer, it's the middle stage. What's the din? Sveika havi. Do we say that it's a suffix? V'nafik mimanavshach. And you automatically fulfill the vow because it's either one or the other. There's only two stages here. It's either chametz or matzah. So that's what it's got to be one of them. We don't know which one, but that's fine. Oy dilma, or maybe very huvlei nafik. It's its own stage. He didn't do either one.
Four options.
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah, because we have two stages of chametz.
No,
of
we're
two
talking
stages.
about Rameir, Rebuda, Rameir,
Right.
Rameir, Rebuda, Rebuda.
Right.
It's four.
Yeah. Well, the way it's working is you have two stages of leavening.
Before or not?
Two stages of leavening, and then you have two opinions in each stage. You have, what does Rabbi Meir say about this stage? What does Rabbi Yehuda? What does Rabbi Yehuda say about this stage? What does Rabbi Meir say about that stage? Okay. And now our question is that in Rabbi Yehuda's opinion, in Rabbi Yehuda's stage, according to Rabbi Yehuda, is it considered a doubt or is it considered its own category? In other words, we know there's no malchus there. We know that it gets burnt. We know that there's no karis as well. If there's no malchus, so it's just that middle stage. And now our question is, if someone takes that type of dough and offers it and gives it for his vow that he took to bring a taida, either chametz or matzah, did he fulfill that vow? So do we say that yes, it's chametz or matzah? We just don't know which one, but it's fine. Whatever way it is, it's fine because he vowed for either one. Or do we say that it's its own category? He didn't fulfill his vow. V'amar Rav Huna, the problem here is Haimer. Rav Huna says Haimer re'alei lachmi taida maybe taida v'lachma. someone says, I'm taking a vow to bring lachmi taida, he needs to bring the full thing. This person said, I'm going to bring either the chametz or the matzah. So we say, okay, he fulfilled it. Okay, so he fulfilled it, but what do you mean he fulfilled it? Which one did he fulfill? The chametz or the matzah? He needs to bring all four. How's he going to bring all four types, the three of the matzah and the one of the chametz, if he doesn't know one of them what it is? If it's chametz or matzah, he's going to have to bring anyways the extra. So how's this scenario working out? Ukivan de chayev le betoyda v'lachma. Since this person doesn't know if it's chametz, so therefore he needs to bring an extra matzah because it's not the matzah one. He doesn't know if it's matzah, and therefore he has to bring the extra chametz one because this one wasn't the chametz one, this one was the matzah one. So he doesn't know. So he's anyways going to need to bring an extra one anyway. So now we're questioning the scenario. The Gemara says leit tzricha. No, we have it's not necessary to get into that problem. We have a way of working it out. The Omar Harei Alai Chala, Lifter Teidasi Shel Pleini. He's not bringing his own. He's bringing it to satisfy someone else's. We think we've just answered the question because if someone accepts on himself to bring the bread of a taida, he has to bring everything. So he's going to have to bring everything anyway. So we say no. He's accepting to bring the bread of someone else. Then he doesn't have to bring the whole taida. The only problem is, but the fellow that you're trying to help,
Right.
you didn't resolve anything.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know what you brought. He doesn't know, did you bring the matzah, and he has to bring the chametz, or did you bring the chametz, he has to bring... Leit tzricha. It's not necessary. D'lo yamar lifter. Meifek gavri yidnei nidrei. D'lo yamar lifter. He didn't say that he's going to satisfy this person's, the other person's obligation. He just says that I'm bringing 10, not for myself, just for someone else, but not to satisfy his. In other words, when does a person need to bring an entire taida when he says I'm bringing bread? That's only for his own. And when he's bringing, there's a way of bringing 10 loaves independently. If he's not bringing it for himself, he's just tagging along with someone else. And that's how the Gemara now resolves. Okay, we do have a possibility. He's not bringing it for himself. He's bringing it for someone else. He's not satisfying the other person's obligation. It's just going to tag along, alongside, and that was what we thought originally. That was some sort of idea. So now the question is, Meipa Gavri Yimei Nitrei. Oh, the Leomer Lifter. Meipa Gavri Yimei Nitrei Nafik, Eily Nafik. Did he, for his own vow, did he satisfy his own vow by bringing chametz or matzah, which he said either or is it a third category and it doesn't fit into any of this? It's not chametz or matzah, and the Gemara leaves off with the takeover. Okay, let's stop. We have a Mishnah here. We can stop. So.